Hello. This is a movement that I sometimes use in the warm-up for Qigong, following some do-in or self-massage, and it's particularly for the element of metal, and the lung and large intestine are the organs that are classed as of the metal element in traditional Chinese medicine. We can use the vibration of colour and sound to nourish the lungs, and this is a movement that requires that you put your arms up like this, but make sure that's not keep this top bit open. So it's not a reaching, it's more of a opening, smooth opening, curving movement. And I'll give you some instructions also about the way to step forward. Okay. And so making yourself comfortable in the opening stance for Qigong. I imagine that you've already done a little bit of warm-up for the body, some shaking, some tapping, whatever it is that you do. Okay, so shift the weight over onto one foot and step forward wide and not too far with the other. Really feeling that changing weight down through the soles of the feet. And then as you commit the weight forward, make sure the knee stays over the foot. So when you look down, you should be able to see your toes, so not extending too far forward. And then send the arms up in the way that I just demonstrated. So they're not reaching like this, which would hunch the shoulders, but they're just coming up. Sometimes call this gathering the moon in a cup. So imagine you are a cup or a champagne glass. And then place the index finger and the thumb together in this mudra, or gesture of the element of metal. And when you were there, we take an in-breath, so I'm breaking it down, I'll give you the whole movement, but we take an in-breath and we breathe specifically in the colour white. And then we step back and we lower the arms, come back to the standing position, and as you're breathing out, you're going to breathe out sh, as in SH, SH, SH. So shh, until you are empty of air. When you're empty of air, commit the weight down through the other foot, step forward wide and not too far. Send the arms up, gathering the moon in a cup. Breathing in white, and then shh, on the way down. And when you come down, let go of the gesture, the index finger and thumb gesture. Once again, shift the weight, feel the weight go down through that leg, stepping forward, following your natural in-breath as you gather white and oxygen into the lungs, specifically, if you can imagine that, and then stepping back and making the sound shh until you are empty of air. Shh. You can further imagine that as you step back and make the sound shh, any toxins that are in the lungs are released out, leaving space for pure white to come in and nourish them. Following your natural rhythm of breathing, which may be different to mine. Shh. I suggest that you repeat 8 movements, so that is 1, 1, 2, 2, so one movement is to both sides. And when you have made this movement your own and you no longer need to watch me and the weather is clement, then I really suggest that you go out and fill your lungs with oxygen, particularly first thing in the morning when everything is quiet and the air is still. Thank you for watching.